I'm gonna try to make an espresso shot with the 9barista as fast as possible. Start. So starting up here to fill up the chamber with water. I believe it's 110 milliliters or 120 milliliters, something like that. Just put it up to the point, to the line. Boiling the water, trying to get the right pressure takes the longest, so this is my first step. Putting the gas pretty much in the middle, a little bit more than the middle actually, just to speed it up. Having my delicious coffee beans. I'm using here 17 grams. It's a dark roast. Love this coffee, oh my god. So much flavor out of it, so much aroma out of it. So much. I don't drink latte anymore. I almost don't drink flat white anymore. It's in cortado. Now I'm gonna spray it about 5 times. Maybe 5 times a bit too much, but I'm basically doing this to reduce static buildup. And I also noticed there's not that much flying fines, almost none. Just gives me better consistency in the doughs, and also I felt like the grinder I'm using here stays cleaner inside. Alright, portafilter is waiting for the ground coffee. So right now I'm just doing the dishes. I had a delicious breakfast, French baguette with salted butter and different types of jam. Let me know if you want to know more about that. But I just keep it realistically, you know. Just trying to keep it as much realistic as possible, and this is the perfect time to do the dishes because, you know, the grinder is still on, the water is boiling. If not now, when then? This gives the most realistic, real-life experience how to make coffee at home with the 9barista. And boom, finished. And since I'm a little bit sick, maybe you can hear it in my voice, I have my tea here, chamomile tea with some honey and ginger in. Delicious. Bringing out the milk already, and then also the ice cube. Not sure about the timing when I should do the ice cube, because I feel like the timing is a little bit off, but yeah, I just can't decide when. And before that I also used to cool down the espresso shot with a 304 stainless ice cube, but right now I'm just doing this with the milk. And once it was in, then I will put the ice cube in. And here I'm making a cortado actually. A cortado has a ratio from 2 to 1. So 1 espresso shot and 2 times the amount of milk, which is in this case 83 milliliters. Sometimes the coffee beans, some of them at least, start a little bit on the grinder, so I just put them back in. Yeah, here just air puffing a little bit. Yeah, that little air pressure blows out retained coffee grounds after grinding, and yeah, just helps keep it clean. WDT tool really quick here, and then tamping. Basket cap, I love that thing. To have an amazing coffee puck. Also put the brush there just to keep it clean inside, that no coffee grounds go into the 9barista. Because sometimes they go under the valve pin or valve chamber seal. Here you can see it was perfect timing. The shot came out literally 10 seconds after I put that thing in. after I put the portafilter on it. Here I'm just waiting out. Perfect extraction time I felt was about 25 seconds. Maybe anything between 20 to 30 seconds would be fine. Got the nicest aroma, the best flavor. And then you can just cool it down right away. You don't need to wait, because the main body of the 9barista is made out of echo brass and stainless steel, more like stainless steel castings. The echo brass has a pretty high melting temperature of around 880 degrees Celsius. Just putting the puck out here and rinsing the other pots all in water. That's like super quick. I think it actually does take less than a minute to do that, as you can see. In the colder days of the years, I use the walnut wooden handles, but yeah, once the warmer days come up, I use the black anodized aluminum handles, and then I also switch up my whole barista setup into black, and now I have like a warm wood tone, wood vibe in it. And yeah, basically here I'm pretty much done. Just cleaning up the kitchen, keep it nice and clean and ready for the next shot. And also next time not using that much water. Finish. Here's the coffee. Let's try. Excellent.